They thought they had committed a perfect crime. Not a single gunshot, not a single alarm, no broken vault. Yet nearly $19 million disappeared overnight. When investigators opened the vault the next morning, rows of shelves that once held stacks of cash were completely empty.
Clean this entire place
The most shocking part? The thief wasn't a professional bank robber.
Every single dollar is gone.
He was one of their own. Los Angeles, a city that never sleeps. Behind its glittering skyline stood one of the most secure cash storage facilities in America, the Dunbar Armored facility. Every day, millions of dollars from banks, businesses, and ATMs passed through its vaults. Its security was considered nearly impossible to breach. Multiple steel doors, motion detectors, timed locks, security cameras, armed guards. Experts believed nobody could steal from this fortress. Every fortress has one weakness. At Dunbar, that weakness had a name: Alan Pace, a quiet, trusted employee. He wasn't a security guard. He wasn't a manager. He simply repaired the building's surveillance systems. That job gave him something more valuable than money: knowledge. He knew where every camera was. He knew which alarms worked. He knew employee routines. He even knew which locks were rarely checked. While everyone else saw a maintenance worker, Alan Pace was quietly studying the building like a chess player planning his final move.
Timing is
Alan
everything.
wasn't planning a robbery overnight. He spent months collecting information. Every security routine, every shift change, every employee habit, every blind spot. He memorized the building until he knew it better than the people protecting it. Then he made a bold
Shift
decision.
changes remain
Alan knew
strictly on the
one
hour.
person couldn't move
Patrols
millions
do not
of dollars.
deviate from the grid.
He quietly contacted trusted friends.
Vault access requires
flashy
2
criminals.
authorized codes.
No famous gangsters.
This
Just
is the
people
exact
he
window
believed
we have.
would keep their mouths
What about
shut.
the police response?
Each recruit
They won't even know we
received
were there.
only the information
They
they
won't
needed.
even know we were there.
The fewer people knew, the safer the plan became. The impossible
This
had
is our
just
entry
become
point.
possible.
We have exactly
Behind those
15
steel
minutes
doors,
before the guards
nearly
recycle the
$19
code.
million waited.
No
The
mistakes.
crew looked at each other. There was no turning back. In just a few minutes, they were
Make
about
this
to
count.
pull off the largest cash robbery in American history. But they had no idea one tiny mistake would eventually bring everything crashing down. September
move it.
12th, 1997. Los Angeles had settled into another quiet Friday night. Traffic was fading. Businesses were closing. Inside the Dunbar Armored facility, everything appeared normal. Security
Everything
guards
is in
followed
place.
their usual routines, unaware that the
Execute.
greatest cash robbery in American history was already underway.
Keep moving, stay in the blind spots.
Several vehicles waited in the darkness. Inside them
Hold
sat
up,
Alan
wait for my
Pace
signal.
and his carefully chosen crew. There were no masks, no shouting, no panic, only a well-rehearsed plan. Alan glanced at his watch. The moment had arrived. He quietly nodded. The operation had begun. This wasn't a smash-and-grab robbery. Alan already knew the building better than almost anyone inside it. He knew which cameras were active. He knew which hallways remained empty. Most importantly, he knew the exact security routines. One by one, the crew moved through the facility with remarkable precision. Every second had been rehearsed. Every movement had a purpose. The building designed to stop criminals was quietly guiding
is
them toward
beautiful.
millions of dollars. Finally,
This is more than we
they
can
reached
carry.
the vault. Behind several tons of reinforced steel lay nearly $19 million in cash. Bundles stacked from
actually
floor
did
to
it.
ceiling. Money collected from banks across Southern California. Alan calmly unlocked the final barrier. The massive vault door slowly began to move.
Move it. We don't have all night.
As it opened, the crew stood frozen. Before them was more money than most people would ever see in a lifetime. For a brief moment, nobody spoke. The impossible had become reality. No alarms, no gunfire. No one knew they were there. In front of them sat nearly $19 million. The largest cash robbery in American history was seconds away. But what happened next would shock the FBI and change
believe they
every
actually
one of their
cleaned this
lives forever.